When you are paddleboarding, do you want to film yourself like this? Or maybe like this? How I film myself while I paddleboarding is I think that's what you guys comment most on the channel. How do you do it? And today I'm going to tell you it's not a drone shot. I said almost like a drone. It is this 360 camera. This is the Insta360 X3, but you can do it with any 360 camera. It doesn't need to be this one. I bought Insta360 because I like the software, but as I said, you can do it with any 360 camera. Before we look on the setup on the paddleboard, let's talk a little more about the 360 camera. When you buy this 360 camera, and I think that goes for every 360 camera, you have the lenses that sticks out and you don't have a lens cover, and because these lenses sticks out, it is very easy to scratch them. If you compare to the GoPro on that side, you see that it's almost flat, and I have only scratched a few GoPros during the year, and I had GoPros for many years. On this one I scratch the lens covers maybe 6 times every year. I change the lens cover because on this one you have lens cover, and I recommend that you're going to have lens cover on this 360 camera, and also protect the lens cover with something when you don't use it, because the lens cover is also very easy to scratch because it sticks out like this. The benefit of having a 360 camera compared to a GoPro or an iPhone or Android, a normal camera, is when you do the shot on this, it is the shot you do that you get, but when you take the shot with the 360 camera, it sees 360. So you will in post edit what you want to have. So if I want to show the trees, the paddleboard, me, or something, maybe the sky, we do it in post. But that is also the downside, that it is not finished right away. You need to edit it in post, but you get great shots of it, so it could be worth to look little ridiculous out with this selfie stick. Now it is time to look on my setup that I use on the paddleboard. I have a long 3-meter selfie stick from Insta360, so it will be a really long pole when I have this on the paddleboard. And the second thing I have on this setup is this clamp. I got this from my father, so I have not bought it, so you need to check it out where you can get one for yourself. This is to get the camera in a higher position. And the last thing on this setup is this magnetic clamp from GoPro, and I also have an adapter here so I can screw the selfie stick on, and then I have this leash that I attach to something on the board, because this setup will sink like an anchor, so you need to secure it on the board if you don't want to lose the camera. Before I paddle out in this spring flooded river, don't forget to give this video a like and please subscribe. If I miss something that you want to know about how I film myself, make a comment and I will try to answer your questions. Now let's paddle out. Finally, it is time to show you how I do this on the paddleboard. The first thing I do is to secure this on the paddleboard so you don't lose the camera. And then I check that everything is tight and that you have a straight line like this. Start recording. So this is how I do it. You have a 3-meter selfie stick in front of you and you have your foot. So you see, you need to have a steady grip on the, oops, and that's why you should have lens cover. Oh, most of you won't talk like I do. So it's a lot of things that can be funny. When you do a lot of things like this. Now we have the lens full in water, so I will put this in and clean the lenses. Another thing that we can do is to put this behind me, steady with the foot, and then just get this out again. And you can also get really awesome shots like this. This is not an easy solution to paddle and have the 360 camera hold by the foot. You can mount it on the board like in the front, nose or back, but then you will have a frog-like view instead of more eye-level view with this 360 camera. And you can experiment with a lot of different angles like this, or around the board. That's a great benefit when it comes to do like I do. I hope that you enjoyed this video about filming yourself with the 360 camera. If you get inspired and do things like this, make a comment and tell me. If you want to know something more about this solution, make a comment, and maybe you have a better solution than I have. Tell me, I want to know. I always look to be better when I film myself or whatever I do in life. Don't forget to give this video a thumb up and please subscribe. See you until then. Paddla lugnt!